Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Coming from last time. Got one shot. This time.
So, you think you can take the lance from me, huh? I'll kill you. I'll kill every last one of you!
That should be the case now.
Yeah, you lived.
I did it. Alright. Gilbert's a joke now. Not Gilbert. Gilbert's something.
Kind of a pushover once you get him past that first hit.
Yeah.
You're too kind.
Oh man, even Lorenz is gonna get some. All this disgusts me. Wait.
Was he your last level 9?
I think so.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children. What the hell? Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on! No! Ah!
Does this cutscene seem really quiet to you?
It is a little quiet. The music's loud, but the actual sound effects are really quiet.
Yeah.
What the? Nikolai! Is that you?
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing? Then listen well to what I say. An evil power has caused them to grow quite large. Their life force is beyond a mortal like yourself. You cannot win unless you fell them twice, or even thrice. Even if you've cornered one, you cannot let your guard down. Those things are even worse when threatened. Can you see that barrier? It is surrounded by great power. You must break through to fight that thing. A strong attack or gambit might help to break through more quickly. If you can break the barrier, that power will have nowhere else to go, and that will likely cause confusion for that thing. It cannot counter while confused, which means that is the best time to attack. If you break down all of their barriers, not only will they be confused, they will not be able to move for a short while. Without the power flowing around them, they will not be able to restore their barriers. You might even be able to get something from them. They have such might that they will not fear you alone. but a battalion could prove useful on that front. Attack them with a gambit to draw their attention and force them to target you. Be on your guard when they have realized their full power. The damage caused at times like that is not contained to just one spot. Once they have charged some power up, their barriers will be restored. You really must pay close attention to those things. Distract them with a gambit, or just take them down before they can attack. In any case, think carefully before you act. But you should be conquering that thing instead of talking to me. If you're out of questions, get over there and fight!
How awful. So the hero's relics are hiding a terrible power within. Can't even tell friend from foe anymore. And I feel for him, but the best we can do now is finish this quickly.
Is Sylvian your guest character?
Yes.
Okay.
He's supposed to talk. Like, that was his brother we killed. But,
Yeah.
I didn't want him to steal experience.
Thanks.
Don't underestimate us.
She's got. Yeah, she's got. Okay.
I'll back you up.
No time like the present.
You just want to break all the barriers?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
What can I do?
Now's our chance.
Punch a dragon.
Punch it real good. Oh, you gotta do it again. I was actually gonna counterattack you though. This is his last life bar, though, right?
Yes.
Nice. Ah, wow.
Yeah, I was more like just farming for like class experience at that point.
I mean...
No.
Oh.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
We defeated him, somehow. Let's grab the lance and return to the monastery.
Miklon, my brother.
I don't want to talk about it.
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodlan would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear? His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified. If someone without a crest were to wield the relic you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as Miklon. You, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
There's just something about
You
Rhea
have
that
my gratitude.
just comes off
I can
as
see that I was right
untrustworthy.
to trust you with this. Please
That's-
report back.
yeah.
I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
I mean, but I totally understand it though. It's like
Nice work,
She
Teach.
knows a lot,
It's
doesn't
thanks
need to
to
share
you
it.
that we successfully completed our mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic. Agreed. He probably just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew it was futile. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of the hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
Stories of misfortune have followed the hero's
Yeah, I
relics
came out of
since
nowhere.
ancient
He did.
times.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the Creator. Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be.
They have been destroyed across all of Fodlan, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search for knowledge? And not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the night's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to. Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you? Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
I can't let this exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Are you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the Academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly, as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Ooh, put her in her place, put her in her place.
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance, so I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about you, Teach? I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach, after all.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now,
But we didn't even use
I
it.
shall tell you about your mission
Shh,
for the
don't tell
coming
her
month.
Rhea, Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flane is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flane recently? I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
Now we're just gonna ignore the fact that his sister's missing.
Yes. For a whole month.
Nice.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flame. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
What? Flame is missing?
So finding Flame is our mission for the month, I take it?
Wait. Who's Flame?
Seteth's little sister. Surely you've seen her flitting about the monastery. She is the girl who looks about the same age as me, but seems well beyond her years. Seteth is much older than Flame. He's always looking out for her. He must be worried sick. If I were to go missing, I can't imagine what that would do to my brother.
When searching for something, it's best to start by gathering information. Hopefully someone has seen Flame.
Now we spend the rest of the month trading. Oh well.
Petra.
I have gratitude.
Oh, she's a foreign exchange student. Oh, so Anna's in this game?
Yeah. You get her like late game as a secret, like, well, it's not much of a secret shop, but yeah. First things first, we gotta unlock new classes. Oh, that she hasn't mastered her current one.
No.
Well, this one's better, anyways. If she masters the Cavalier.
All that hard work.
Hmm?
Do I turn into the Armor Knight, or do I turn into... I think I want to turn into the Armor Knight. What's her stats? Yeah, her speed is... okay, well, higher than her defense. It's
Weird.
actually surprising. I think I still want to turn to Armor Knight. I might turn to a Brigand later, but Armor Knight for now.
Okay. Has she mastered her other class? Maybe it's not gonna care.
I don't care as much. I say that because
There's her defense.
the fighter gets, I think, like plus strength skill and a shove skill, but the Armor Knight gets the smite, which does 2 spaces, so it's better. So you might as well try to master the Armor Knight first. Anyways, I can safely promote her to healer because she mastered the monk.
I actually passed?
I'm also out of seals now. Oh, there's one. Okay. Well, getting Ignats, I can only promote 4 more people. Which is still mostly everyone. I think I'll promote Claude.
I did pretty well.
Oh, we were promoted Raphael? No, we...
Did you do a certification, but then just not promote him, maybe?
I guess I thought maybe we were gonna... Did I decide to No, he hasn't been... Wait. It says he has it already.
You're in certification right now. Is there a different thing to actually switch jobs?
But, well, normally it wouldn't be... Oh, okay, I do have it acquired already.
Yeah.
Alright, I might as well change him right now. I don't know why I didn't do it before.
I think you're trying to max out his class.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh well, not a big deal. You get better skills from mastering weapons. Alright, then I guess I have enough to like promote people. I think... I think we're gonna turn him into a thief. Because he will learn sword skills. He gets like sword bonuses and bow bonuses, and I tend to use him as a both.
Mm-hmm.
Also, free lockpicking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't believe I did it.
Although, yeah, it's fine. Alright, Lawrence. You can become a Cavalier too.
Was there any doubt?
Alright. Cool.
Better, better.
Yeah. Some of them I think I was going to try to master the classes, but I think A lot of them are safe to skip. Supports for days.
All the supports. How long do you have, by the way?
What's up?
How long do you have?
Till 5.
Okay.
It's only
3.
yeah. Law's pretty good actually. The only thing I might give him sword because he can become a lord, which is odd class, but odd class for the characters they give you. I'll say he's got decent skills, got faith. Support time.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
But that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish. You're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
I kind of like their supports because I feel like Leonie's going to whip them into shape.
Yeah.
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on, we'll take care of it later.
Nope, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz!
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey,
Hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
What are you talking about? My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine, because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves. So, they recommended yours to fill in for them.
Huh. I didn't know that. But what does that have to do with our friendship?
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
Aw.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all. I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself. I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
That was a terrible support.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Marianne. Leonie?
I thought greenhouse duty was mine today. What are you doing here?
Oh,
I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're probably scared of me now.
Jokes on you, I don't remember any of it.
I'm sure you had good reasons to act the way you did.
She asked her if she wanted to go shopping, and Marianne was like, "No, I can't. I'm not good enough." And then pretty much she's like, "Oh, you just, don't want to be my friend, or whatever. You have to be." It was like that kind of thing. She's being all depressed, and she's like, "It's just shopping. You don't want to say so."
If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me.
Leonie,
I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way.
You're right, Cascad's not.
Huh? Hey, what is it?
It's, I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here.
No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time.
I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking.
I know it's hard. You've been through a lot. But it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends.
I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation.
Hey, we're having one right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better.
Oh.
As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies, things you like, a dream you had last night. Really, anything.
Okay then. I like this flower. I think it's nice.
Good
I
talk.
think so too. Did you know that where I come from, those have a completely different color?
Oh, really? I'd like to see that.
Great. Come visit my village someday. In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun.
Oh, yes. That would be very exciting.
Look at Marianne not being depressing and boring. Only she was always like that. Was that all of them?
Yes, that's all support. We got all our certifications done. How close am I to mastering the E class? Not even close.
Nowhere near.
Yeah.
Whatever
Is he
it
mastered?
takes.
Yeah, but it's like I think all he's gonna learn from it is like I think strength +2 and shove. But armor knight will give you smite if you master it, so it's better.
Okay.
Plus, I think you get better growth rates, so it's
Probably, yeah.
A lot of classes don't have good skills to learn. Alright, we can at least get exploring done.
Are they forcing that on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was just like everybody decided to go exploring or if it was actually like that's all you can do.
Got some DLC supplies in it.
Nice, make him a maid.
Yeah. +3 movement, strength +3, HP +7. Oh, and +2 movement. Okay, wow.
You
One
can
of these
fly.
One of these is new because like before it was just like there was movement, HP, and strength. Now there's like an additional.
Mm.
Okay. There's just underneath my bed. So yes. All right. Now, who do we want to give? The strength one is going to.
MC Kun.
Yeah, just because I think it makes recruiting people a little easier. The other ones, I'm tempted to give him the HP one. Which hell is HP at?
Much
that's a lot of
higher.
HP. Yeah. Since I just do plan to turn Ignatz into a somewhat direct fighter, I'm gonna give it to him. Leonie's got plenty of HP. Speed. Oh no, that was speed. Okay, never mind. That's speed. what's your speed at? 15. Guess what? You're eating the thing too. Again, I'm only using this to like make recruiting easier.
Right.
The other thing is the movement. I am tempted to give it to Raphael so he can actually
Get into
point A to
combat.
B. Yeah, but I actually think I would rather give it to whoever I'm going to turn into the dancer.
Mhm.
Which will probably be because the dancer's class becomes a sword and magic user. Leticia's like, I actually want to use her as a magic, and I don't. That's the problem.
Just recruit Dorothy and make her this dancer.
Yeah. Probably what I end up doing.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Time to go fishing. Made soup, made soup, made soup. That's not that's a butler, that's not a maid. Absolutely the same.
Huh.
Hate that color.
Very ugly color.
Yeah.
I feel like they just chopped off a student body and just put your professor head on it.
Yeah.
That's the basketball.
Oh. Sounds aight. Want some skin or not?
Yeah, I think everyone's just pretty much like.
Well, doesn't he dress up nice?
Things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garreg Mach's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
Okay.
There's these blue missions. DLC. Distraction.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Get some stuff for it.
Oh, wait.
Go talk to him.
Big beefy men that can try to sauna.
Oh.
All right. Who we sending? No.
Darn.
Actual training. Actually, it is Claude. I gotta teach him how to use a sword. All right, Claude.
You want a little heat or a lot of heat?
Lots of heat.
Heat it up, baby. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I feel like if I added more, it'd get me right there, wouldn't it?
Get you pretty close.
No, he's further than I am, though.
You're right.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
He's already
He's
high.
breaking. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Risk the marbles.
What's the worst that could happen?
Bing.
Oh, he's ready. He feels really good.
You know what? I think I'm good here. Because I'm in the green-ish.
That's Claude you want to really power up anyways.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
That's enough sauna for now.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Oh. That's enough sauna. Doggy, soon. Soon.
Gotta beat the game first.
I know.
What about Dorchan?
I gotta go do the, oh yeah, we'll talk to Dorchan on the way.
Please, not in here!
Uh-oh, Flynn's totally in there.
I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Oh, man.
Oh, look, it's mine.
She made it in. Congrats. Where's she? Oh, she's there.
See? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie.
You killed Dorchan.
Blaine just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
He's one of the ones you can't get, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm trying.
She wants to learn how to use, yeah, strength and bow.
You don't have bow.
Let's see.
Oh.
Nice.
Professor. Maybe.
Fish aren't doing anything right now, huh?
I don't know if we have any bait. We also want to wait.
Hey there,
Professor? Did you want to talk?
Not really.
Ooh. Yeah, he has no. I am tempted to do some facility training though.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report.
Oh man,
There
lots
is
of
a
voice acting.
masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
I don't remember her.
She doesn't appear too often in the beginning of the game. She could teach me both skills.
And you can recruit Dorchan.
Oh no, it's merchant
Hello
time.
there. This one, yes?
Time to waste all our money.
I think this one, yes? 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 I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
What are you even doing with half of those things?
Hey, welcome.
They're gifts.
You have a good eye. You have a pleasure. You have a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, you're about to go poor?
Yes.
Alright.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a pleasure. You have a good.
I know.
A pleasure doing business.
It's expensive.
Come again.
But we don't really need our money too much right now. And we also have to go to the Ooh, Anna.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
For money.
That kind of working, huh?
Hey, Professor. Fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I've got something I want to chat with you about. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal. Thank you. Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better. A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
I thought you had to be chapter 3 before you could get her.
Hey,
We
Professor.
are?
How's it going? I'd love to...
Not sure. Ooh, what'd she train me? I don't trust you. I mean, these make sense, but then it's like, faith. Good quest.
Hey, how about a favor?
Well, now the thief class finally has some use.
The thief, you said?
Yeah. Because, like, in the main game, you almost never use the thief ability to steal. Only it's, like,
Except
very
for the
late
last mission.
the last few missions. Like, there are some bosses or some powerful units that'll have, like, a master seal.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it, that's useful, but sometimes it's like, it's not really worth trying to, like, let someone become a thief just to steal that. But I'll accept this. Oh, you've lost items? What? Just give her money, I know.
Oh, yes, please, and thanks.
Kinda like that?
Oh, yes, please, and thanks.
Now she's ready to train.
Hold on. Okay, makes sense. She's a thief.
I mean, does it? She's usually a shopkeeper.
She's got a crest. Okay, it's like a unique crest. Oh. She came with money.
Nice.
We're rich. Oh, comes with learns horse riding. Interesting.
I'll steal your money and ride in the sunset.
It's odd. It's such a, like sword, axe, bow, faith, and eventually riding.
Secretly your best unit.
Oh my goodness, everyone's so depressed. We must bribe them with gifts.
Professor?
Hello.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps, but something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Let's bribe her. Riding boots.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Are you trying to recruit her?
Yes.
Is this for me? Thank you. Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
I already knew, but it still hurts.
Because you'll never get it.
Probably.
Professor?
Who are you?
Be serious.
I want to learn how to pet dogs. How do I do this?
I need your
Key
help.
quest, pet the dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Worth. All right. Let us begin. He can get full, so find another friend.
No,
Yes.
No, that's not how that works.
But
Cats
I
will
finally
just keep
have use
eating
for all
until
these. I have an abundance of cheap fish.
And cats just eat, even if they're fat or not. They don't care. They're gonna keep eating. And then they'll throw up and then eat some more.
Yes.
What cats do.
Okay, you've been fed, but you all have not been fed. Yes. Something in the mouth.
There's something in its mouth. Drops like steel sword. It's like, what?
Best update ever. Golden fish. It looks pretty full. Okay.
That cat already looks like it's been fed. It's a little chunky. I don't know what that
accept it.
is.
I actually need to overfeed you now.
Wow.
This became so much worth it. I think we already got something from you. Okay, okay. More animals.
Horse is not a pet.
We need another update. We need it now. Ah.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Racist.
Hanneman.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling.
Teach me to use the magic. Oh, the horsey.
Professor. Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flame. Huh? Your class? However, I still...
Okay, fair enough.
I've only ever spoken to Flame a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her. What makes you say that? This is hardly the time for teasing, you know. Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Bribery.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Hold on, I need to...
Flame? If it was... Oh... Oh, thank...
Do you really think Flame was kidnapped? Do you think she ran off on her own? That doesn't put me any more at ease. Did you find...
Okay.
Oh, I'm already having...
Yep, that's the bow. That ain't happening.
Flame was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have... Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
I think she wants... I think she wants flying as well.
But you have given me intrigue.
Oh no, that's easy. We just need to learn to ride a horse.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuel? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company. I do find you very... Hey, I wonder if it has anything to do with... Oh.
Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flame's disappearance, do you?
Hello.
No sign of her leaving the monastery, huh? That is, assuming we can actually trust that information.
Oh, but I'm sure this space has no shortage of secret passages and hiding spots.
True. For now, there's not much we can do aside from making a thorough search of the monastery.
Let's ask around and see what we turn up. You never know who might have seen something.
Can I ask you a favor? ask you a favor?
Oh, he's gonna give me a handful of pine needles. How great is that?
What?
It's like, oh, can you find some information for me? If you do, I'll give you this pine needles.
They poke you whenever they land in your hand.
You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Whew, thanks a million.
Huh.
No sign of...
Oh,
true.
let's ask. Oh, you found it! You're sweet. You're sweet.
Bribery. Let's do. Yeah, I'll buy that. Oh, money. What?
Hey, a little bit of money from that.
Why is everyone saying Milthrall all of a sudden? I love it, but it's like, where were you before? Ha! You keep your Umber Steel.
And hide and seek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Professor. Hello there. Hey. Professor?
I actually lose this one. Well, unless they're all like literally right.
There, I'll be right here. There's one. Oh, the other one's right above you. Oh, there's more than 3.
Oh.
Professor. Where are you? No. Oh, there.
Nailed it.
She actually blended in. It was perfect. Ah, 3.
Hello? Flane is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flane's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery, and yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flane was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
Where could Flane have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flane. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too. Someone lost? No, thanks.
No.
Fail.
Wow, this is... No.
If Flane were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away? If that is the case, it is unlikely.
Oh, most.
Oh, he was already full. No, I don't care though.
Wasted.
He is a waste of space. You're all right.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flane might have eloped. I don't know. I was just suggesting things, and suddenly I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me. What's up, Professor? Hey, I got a girl.
Wait.
All I did was... Oh! Hey! A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to? That is what I thought. Why I am here, in fact. But she is nowhere to be seen. Oh, I was looking for this.
Join me.
Professor. Well, the element...
Heavy armor. Oh no.
I hope Flane isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flane, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry. Is this for me? It's so nice! Thanks!
We'll leave it 3/4. I think we can try Felix.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
That looks appetizing.
Entire David? Yeah.
I love to cook. What? That's so.
This
I figured
part,
you'd probably try.
this,
I have a
this
lot
part of the game is
experience in
very
the kitchen.
slow.
I can make just a...
It is. I believe me, I'm going as like
Wow.
kind of like fast as I can, really. Without skipping stuff.
Yeah, because they throw a little bit of plot in there too, so it's like you have to kind of look at it. But
It's a yearly tradition, but at any rate.
Kind of skipped her, but she's not important. Felix.
Ah, you're looking for Flane's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual.
feels like there's a lot of
Couldn't hurt to
people
try
suspecting
speaking with him at least.
different people.
At
A lot of
this
them expecting
hour, I
like
think you'll find
teacher,
him
like
sparring with Catherine at the
knights.
training grounds. Join me for some training sometime. I might like to become.
If you're Ali.
There's it could at this. I know nothing about. That's mine.
I was thinking.
Oh wait, no, we gotta talk to.
Anna?
Oh, a few other.
Hey there, Professor. Did you what? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that. Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious. I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
Teach me to use the bow. Oh yeah, here we go.
Dear Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice? Avoid going there yourself.
Right, Professor?
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Bribe him.
Well...
Because of Flane's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Alright. It is a little personal to be trained to ride a horse from a pa.
Ah.
Ooh, but learning to use better battalions is also nice. Nah, we need to learn to use the horse. Thanks, Papa.
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown?
pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation? I was once a knight in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more. Ah, thank you for bringing me this.
Listen, reflecting on it now, Flame has always seemed a rather odd person. She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive. You might be right. Whatever the case, Sedith seems to care for her more than anything. Hey!
Oh, she's full. Oops. Oh well. These things happen.
Blast. Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Extreme.
Alright, choir festival. I both want...
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
We're so close to being a professor.
Huh?
We're so close to getting a professional level up.
No, go fish.
I've served here at Garreg Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now. But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout. Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think. It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound. There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor? Yes, this is mine. Thank turning it. What's this? Yes, this is mine.
Need something? This one? You're all set. 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 See you again soon.
Did you get the extra boost thing?
Yeah, I got like. Well, you're talking about the Divine Pulse?
Yeah. That's what said screwed you over last time.
Yes.
That's right.
Professor,
Yeah.
have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the Knights on
Why?
Guard have seen anything of you.
Have you found anything suspicious, Rhea? Anything?
Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the
Why is he
goddess
doing that?
protect dear Flane until she returns to us.
Some people are lost. They just can't find a direction. Time to bribe Lady Rhea, though.
Oh, I adore this.
Up.
That's right.
Not anymore. Why? Why?
Because he deserves this. He did it to
Hello
himself. We don't have time to exit the tournament, but that's okay.
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
Is that the darkness guy?
This guy who wears the masks and goes like, I wanna fight.
Yeah, he's like
He doesn't have
all.
any lines.
I see.
Oh.
Well,
He's not
I'll
the
let
guy that's like
knights
super
know.
suspicious that isn't actually suspicious.
He is very suspicious.
Oh, this is mine.
I don't want to recruit you.
Did you hear about some of the... What? What would make you suspect him? I see. Need something, Professor? Until that's done?
That everybody?
Yeah, so I need to go to the garden, greenhouse, though.
No.
Let's see.
Professor!
I was thinking. Huh?
Oh yeah, we gotta start feeding cats and dogs. What am I doing? David, I'm throwing again.
Hi.
Professor.
Young Flames. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who. Flame's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Hammer and Chisel. He's a communist.
I can't believe I left this behind. Of-
If Flane has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's
Murder.
only logical, Professor.
Let's see. I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon. Thanks, Professor. I learned all sorts of things. So cleaning, chopping wood. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class. You betcha. Since, you know, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything. I can't believe
You created him?
Alois. Yep.
Nice.
People don't like him, but I don't understand why they don't like him. He's pretty good.
He's your Donald, isn't he?
Yeah. But even without that, it's like kind of an interesting choice for classes.
Hmm.
I don't know if he likes them. Yes.
Thanks, Professor.
Give him flowers.
Thanks,
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Sedith must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flame. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Let's see.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was, you know, do you? Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flame is safe. Huh? You think I would? I'm not sure.
Mage stuff.
What is it? Is something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons? I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Sedith has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Suspicious. Oh, cat by the grave.
Cat bones.
Yes.
Professor!
Flame, Shamir, before I had. This is not.
Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Professor! That's so.
Like your other quest, man.
Thanks. That was a big help. Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask? What could that possibly mean?
Well, that's suspicious. Sounds like we should try talking to them.
Professor Yuritsa is almost certainly in the training grounds or his quarters. Where was that again? Oh, over on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall. Thanks. That was a big help.
Pine
Here's the
needles.
pine needles. He just gets a handful of pine needles as a reward.
Impressive. Nice work.
I was thinking talking to him might end your day, so I wasn't sure if you could get to this other quest.
What?
I said I didn't know if talking to turn his red quest in was going to end the free time period, and then you wouldn't be able to turn the other quest in.
Oh no, it wouldn't. But there is yes. Like there's a thing you can do that can end the month. Well, it ends the whole month, so I was like trying to avoid that too. It gives you like this will end the whole month. Are you sure? But
I didn't mean to trouble you.
all right, got a conversations. No, we're not with Lorenz. The worst. All right, I believe we have everything we can do. Don't be Lorenz. Do not be pink.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Oh yeah, that's why I forgot to do fish.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh, that would have been really bad because I would have missed out. Points for battle, very important. Like that was actually important. I got very lucky. Hanneman.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
What do you want?
You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You too were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, They all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Let's show them the power we've acquired.
Dear Goddess, please protect us. That wasn't so bad.
Ooh.
Guess I'm still growing.
I think I get it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm getting better at this.
Dang, you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Is now a good time.
Oh.
Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum. What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome. Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought.
As deep as he gets. Control yourself.
But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree. Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all. So, as you can see, the future of the Alliance rests on my shoulders. If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
See, this is why I put him in the ground.
What?
That's why he needs to be put in the ground.
Well, you can't do that in this game because he's part of your group permanently.
I can let him fall into a hole. Dirt has to keep him warm.
True.
Yes. It's the
Time
best
to
option.
save and call it a day. I guess we're on chapter 6, so I guess we were past chapter 3, so you could get Anna.
Or certifications. Or let's go Dark Mage. She wants to be the magic boy. Oh, he's not allowed to. Oh wait, we got Cyril. And Anna. and as a thief. I do want to kind of turn me back into an archer like I did before. I've got enough frontliners.
I passed.
I take it his base class wasn't that important.
He started as a villager.
I don't know what those give you, if anything.
Well, it gives you plus 5 HP if I master it, but if I turn into an archer, he won't need it.
What?
He gets... So if he masters the villager, he gets plus 5 HP.
I heard you say that. What'd you say after that?
Just turn into an archer, so he won't need the HP if he doesn't get hit.
True.
Although I am trying to turn him into like a warrior, because he pretty much is either going to become a Weaven Rider or a bow knight. I remember my first playthrough, I ended up turning into like the Weaven Rider that used bows, and it was really nice being able to like fly in, shoot someone in the face, and just run away. If they came attacked me, just kill them.
Right.
All right.
Save.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, I'll double save.
I know I have to, because otherwise I'll forget if I did it or not.
There we go.
Good. Alright. Alright, everybody, that's it for today. Catch you later. Cough, cough, cough.
Off noises.